Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana Devula channel. Today we will try to see the meaning of Brahma Sutras. What are Brahma Sutras? Who compiled it? Why? What? How? What is it talking about? Why it is required? All those things, we'll try to understand. Very briefly, we'll try to understand them. But before we go to the details, I request you to please go through the video completely, then without skipping, and then post your comments in the comment box. Please like, share, and then subscribe to my channel. Now, coming to this Brahma Sutras, they are also called Vedanta Sutras. They are a collection of short, very precise statements, short formula type thing, and they are a collection of aphorisms, short precise statements. They summarize the teachings of the Upanishads, or rather integrate whatever that this thing is there, whatever that has been told about the nature of Brahman, the nature of self, the nature of ultimate reality, all these kinds of things, about this world, this universe, that all those things. These sutras, they integrate and then they summarize the teachings of the Upanishads. This is traditionally attributed, the authorship is traditionally attributed to Badarayana, is also known as Vyasa. There are about 555 sutras, numbers. The count may vary slightly. In some traditions, it could have been split and then made into a few more or a few less. So this was compiled by or composed by or very precisely, very systematically composed by Sri Sage Badarayana is called as. This Brahma Sutras, they form the foundation of Vedanta philosophy. Indian Vedanta philosophy, Sanatana philosophy, it is everything. This is the foundation. Thus Brahma Sutras are the major form because they contain all the entire essence of the Vedas. Whatever that they have said in the Vedas, they integrate whatever that is there and then it has been said in the form of this sutras. Lot of Vedantic acharyas, they have written commentaries on them. Sri Adi Shankaracharya, a proponent of Advaita, non-dualism. He takes and then he interprets in his way. And then Sri Ramanujacharya for Visishtadvaita, which is qualified non-dualism, and Madhvacharya for Dvaita, that is dualism. Of course, these commentaries, by these three major gurus, it gives rise to different schools of thought in Hindu philosophy. That is Dvaita, Advaita, Visishtadvaita, like this. Now, the purpose of this sutras is the Upanishads, they are very, elaborate, deep, they are highly philosophical, and they are all, Upanishads are all scattered. Maybe those days now it is compiled, but they were all scattered across many texts, lot of texts and then lot of things were there, and then it was all scattered, and they were expressed in the poetic form, like padyas, like stanzas, and symbolic language. Many of them were very symbolic, it was difficult for anybody to understand. So ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಹಳ ಕ್ಲಿಷ್ಟವಾದ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಯದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಇದು ಉಪನಿಷತ್ತುಗಳು. ಇದನ್ನ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಸೂತ್ರಗಳು they were written to they were systematically organized the ideas in the Upanishads. The Upanishads ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಅದರ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಸಮಗ್ರವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕಲಿ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್ನ ಇಟ್ಟಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಸೂತ್ರಗಳು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಏನೇ ಒಂಥರ ವಿಪರೀತಿಗಳು, ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸಗಳು, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಅದು ಬಿಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ದೇ ರಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಅಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ different Upanishads. If there was something, something not exactly contradictions, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ it was told in a different way, ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸಮಗ್ರವಾಗಿ it resolves the apparent contradictions ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. And some of the doubts and objections, this Brahma Sutras answers them. Some the common doubts and objections, these things. And it is to show that all the purpose of all the Vedantic texts, whatever that Rigveda, Yajurveda, all the Vedantic texts is to reveal, is to show, it is to describe Brahman. That is the purpose of this sutras. And it serves as a guide for serious seekers and philosophers. Very serious seekers, who are very much interested, it serves as a guide to them. So now, what do they exactly convey? What is the core message? The central idea of this Brahma Sutra is Brahman is the cause, Brahman is the support, and Brahman is the ultimate goal of everything. And realizing this aspect of Brahman, these aspects of Brahman, is the purpose of this human life. That is the core message. So it deals with the nature of Brahman, relationship with Brahman and the world, that is Jagat, the individual self and its unity or difference from Brahman. Thus it deals with the means to liberation. Finally, how you have to come out of this this world and all those kinds of things, this liberation. It is highly philosophical and highly thought-provoking. Mainly it is knowledge and then thought-based this thing. Just going through the sutras will not we will not be able to understand anything unless we get all other descriptions by other saints and other things. Only then we will be able to understand it. See, the style of this writing is also totally different. Very concise, very, very concise. Each sutra is just a few words, sometimes only one word also. So a sutra means it's a string, it's to be connected, all those things. And they are all connected one by one only. You'll have to go out and understand it. Otherwise you cannot skip and then you cannot jump to some other thing and then just try it. Because it is so very well linked to each other. And it uses highly technical terms. It uses a lot of logic. And the style is debatic style. It thinks what the opponent will be asking and then it tries to answer that. That way it goes. Purva Paksha and all those kinds of things, Each section, each chapter is usually made up of one topic, that is Vishaya, a doubt, Samshaya, for that Vishaya, if there is Samshaya, that is a doubt, a Purva Paksha, an opposing view, an opposite view. Supposing if it imagines that there is an opposing view, and a Siddhanta, that means a correct conclusion. He comes to that conclusion like this. Now, to give us an example, Janmadyasya Yataha, that from which the origin, sustenance and dissolution of the world come is Brahman. So like that it goes. So now, why should we study them even today? Why are they important? Because they form the spiritual backbone of the Sanatana philosophy, this Vedic philosophy, or whatever you call it, Hindu philosophy, Sanatana philosophy, Indian philosophy, whatever you call it, they form the spiritual backbone. Even to this day, it's highly loaded with meaning, highly loaded with thoughts. They help seekers and students understand the core message of the Vedas. What is the important message of the Vedas? They show the logical side of the spiritual thought, answering questions with reason, not with some kind of a blind belief. It's not, you have to listen to this. There's no imposition. Everybody is at liberty to question. Everybody is at liberty to get the answers from these things. Whatever doubts you have, you can raise and then get the answers from these sutras. And they are like a kind of a bridge between the Vedas and the realization and the practical aspect of that. They are bridge between, they act as, you can say, multiple bridges. A bridge between Vedas, it bridges between all kinds of things. So, some simple points are, what means a summary of Vedanta teachings in short logical statements is that. What is that? Sutras, Brahma Sutras. Written by sage Badarayana, interpreted by great acharyas. It is, why it is written is to organize, explain and clarify the teachings of the Upanishads. This is the purpose. They are done through sharp logic, structure and sutra style. Sutra means one you can just join together and then get to the string type. The message is Brahman is the highest reality, realizing Brahman is the liberation. This is what it means. So viewers, with this some kind of a clarity on this Brahma Sutras, we conclude this episode. I hope this was quite informative, educative, and then some knowledge about the sutras. With this, we conclude this episode. Please like, share, and then subscribe to our channel. Please post your comments in the comment box after having gone through the video completely. Thank you.